When we had last left, the Envoy, their adventures in Gallowayne's tusks continued, this time with them arriving at the Lost Village, a village lost to Marius, as it turned out, and lost to many others, whose skeletal remains littered the land. But so too was their individual, a sort of brother-like individual from Marius's past, who was there to clue Marius in on his own past, a tale troubled by no shortage of tragedy and treachery, as it turned out. There was something of a suicide cult there that took place, and perhaps the one who was responsible for its creation and execution was still present to this day. Now they delved deep into the cavernous caves nearby to find Ravazunizivus? Something like that. This is Avowed. Welcome back. There we are. Let's unhide that, and I'll do a quick save just for good measure. And let's read this note. Manifesto of the Choir Invisible Part 1. Lember writing crosses this parchment, much of which has been faded or smeared by time. The accident in the taller chamber weighs upon the workers. In their last moments, I offered the dying a chance to test the concoction for the ascendance ceremony. Though they seem too weak to survive the experience, I'm close to a breakthrough, and it is clear that, had they not been on death's door, they would have joined the choir of the Ascended. Got a door we can open too? Sure. Anything else over here? No. Alright. Here. Let's bust through this before we... Oh my. Can I cross that? I might be able to, but maybe I can just go around.
Razvan alive or dead.
Razvan.
He can't hurt anyone else.
Wow, putrid skeleton ranger. I was expecting mostly, fiery blights. Common mace? Weird. Oops. Good. Got that one. Nope, got them all.
Nice job, everyone.
Anything else around here? Yep, a little bit more. Lovely. Okay. Apologies as well again, as you can see. About a 1 hour Avowed video for this one again. This one is due to the fact that I am making a pot roast today. And I gotta check on it. I'm making it in a Dutch oven. Let's see. Let me pick into this. But if you'd like to know more, you can look at the one that I made last week on my Instagram page if you want, huh? Do you like that? A fun little plug. I did another one in the Oblivion video that went up today. Very stupid, very good. Okay. Let's see over here. Oh. Alright. Was this gonna be a booby trap here? Sure is. More goodies. Great. Where's this gonna put me out at? Some enemies over that way.
Not saying a word.
I do want to kill them all, though. And why wouldn't I want the XP?
Stop it! Look out there! We see you! Burn the light! Couldn't have done it better.
There we go. Oh, the person like disappeared instantly.
That was a close one.
Okay, what have we got here? More goodies. Common axe, essence pot. A little bit of money. A lot of money, actually. It's almost
Caution,
$1,000.
Envoy. I see something moving in there.
In here. Or did you mean in the room we're in right now? Because it seemed like this is how we would have normally entered. If not for being able to blast down the wall. Okay. Good. Oh, no. Okay, further back. Faded worker log. A smudged and tattered parchment containing Lember runes, much of the writing has been rendered illegible by time. Few months, the work on the collapsed tower has been rather productive. Razvan has, his wisdom be praised, discovered for us a more blessed home underground. He has sealed it with a cantek my mother sang to me when I was a child. Praise his wisdom and compassion. We have drained the lava from beneath, and Razvan has declared a promising number of caverns and chambers to serve as homes for us in the future. Sadly, one of the larger chambers collapsed, filled with magma, taking the lives of a few of our brothers and sisters. Razvan reminds us that their sacrifices were in service to their community, and that we will hear them singing to us soon enough. Taking all that. Surprised these are just really basic bows and whatnot. That's where we were before. Okay, so around this way. Yeah, this is the front door. Right, yeah. Okay. Sure, so then what's this other route? Gotta pick it. Got a cool plant. Oh, it comes out over here. Huh. Okay. Another route we could have taken. Is there something further up here? Even higher up? I don't think so. Alright. Now we have to go past this. Okay, and then over here.
Yes, I hear them, but I hear things all the time. Please just let me work. Let me work.
Does he even know we're here? We could just leave.
Razvan?
New voices. Flesh or spirit, I should ask. The others say you're flesh, but the others are known to lie.
Perception 2-6. Like you lied to your people? We are flesh, madman. Here to put an end to yours. I don't think he lied to them. I think he thought he was doing real stuff. And maybe he was? I don't know. Maybe it'll turn out that he was. Are you a dream thrall? Or have you simply lost your mind? Attack. Take him down. We are flesh, madman. Here to put an end to yours.
Threats? It has been so long. The flesh threatens, but the soul speaks truth. I wonder what yours will say, huh? I have long heard the voices of ascended beings. Beings beyond pain or hunger or death.
He thinks he's a watcher. Pathetic.
I sought to raise the voices of my flock, to raise them, to become as the voices that sang to me were. The chorus of voices that surrounded me told me lies among their truths. On that day, I sought song but only heard screams.
Duke de Dragu, Korba. You killed everyone.
I know.
God, I bet he
this
is a
voice.
watcher. For real.
Older now, perhaps. One of the missing ones. You have your father's tone, your mother's diction.
Right, because remember Marius' reaction in the early game when we met with both the real Watcher and the fake one? You know? Look, yeah, I can even clock him as being a real Watcher. You are a Watcher, Razvan. These ascended beings are the spirits of the dead. Are you even aware of what you did? Why would you poison an entire village? How did you get all those people to kill themselves on your command? Right, and this is, what I think was predominantly alluded to at the start of the game, and maybe in load screens, but it's more heavily done and dealt with in Pillars of Eternity, especially Pillars 1. But the fact that a lot of Watchers go mad, you know, because of it. You are a Watcher, Razvan. These ascended beings are the spirits of the dead.
No, the dead cannot sing. It's impossible. If that were true, then my people were to become ascended beings, like those who spoke to me before. Voices ephemeral, wise, and never afraid. Instead, their voices became screams. From the next life, they curse me. Call me killer. Call me death.
If he is truly a Watcher, then it stands to reason his own victims would drive him mad.
I don't care. This Korba killed my family.
Alright, yeah, let's kill him.
I have since found a new choir, full of life, and set loose from the shackles of will and doubt.
New choir? Do you mean the dream thralls we faced to get to you? Your new choir more likely wants to eat you than follow you. Marius, this villain from your past seems to be more pitiful than powerful. I've heard enough. Attack. You mean the dream thralls?
Dream thralls? No. They are more connected to the land than any of us. The island holds and caresses them as it will us all.
So Watchers
Perhaps
can
one day you will join
interface
my
with
choir
dream
as
thralls
well,
in some way.
my little lost one. I will lead you to sing for the gods themselves.
I have run from you my whole life. And you're just a madman in a cave, talking to dream thralls.
You ran because you were afraid. Now you come back to me. My lost lamb. My tiny little bell.
Dude, Razvan's VO is pretty damn good, huh? Marius, what do you want to do with him? You're just a shade of a man, Razvan. I leave you to rot here in madness and isolation. You have to die now, for all those whose lives you took. Yeah, my character would definitely kill this guy. We wouldn't even ask Marius. You have to die now.
Protect the Envoy.
Oh.
Razvan is dead. It feels hollow somehow, but I can't explain how.
Razvan is dead. That's all that matters. Revenge never really gives closure. You have to find that in yourself. He's gone, Marius. You can finally put him to rest. After all this time, Marius, you won. Take pride in that. Do I want to speak on revenge? No, I think I'll just say you won. Take pride in that.
I don't take pride in that man's death. But at least he can't hurt anyone ever again. I've spent my whole life afraid of something I couldn't remember. And now I've found that thing and overcome it. I need to think about all this. Maybe we should check on Iancu, see how he's feeling.
I like that he was actually easy to kill in battle, too. I feel like that was thematically appropriate. Dream Thrall Notes on Captivity. A journal written in carefully scribed Lember runes, with apparent gibberish in the margins. Most of the time, their eyes seemed dull, as if their souls were missing or repressed, most seem locked in a state of terror, no matter what is happening around their cells. Their voices have yet to join the ascended chorus. Interestingly, one of the petitioners began clawing at their cell door, as if they wanted to be released. I opened the door and observed a change to a similar state of terror I had seen in the other petitioners. It is possible that scraps of the soul remain in the one, and not in the others. Sadly, I doubt such animalistic terror will allow their voices to join with the chorus. Okay. I'll take that. Okay, great. Man, a lot of things to pick open here. This goes further back. Got some hunt's hair. Dead dwarf back here. A few goodies, but nothing much else. Okay. How peculiar. Get some essence recovered. Alright, well. Let's see, which route did I come in from? Not over here. Essence pot. Fresh water. Stew and potato. More of it. Whoa, battle trance. One-handed melee. Looks like a mace. Is it any good? Power attacks give you plus 15% attack speed for 10 seconds and restore a small amount of health to you and your companions. Plus 20% ability cast speed. Huh. I don't know. I don't know if it's better than my current one. Because the AoE stun and the 20% bonus stun is so good. Right? Like, you really gotta do something wild to get better than that. For a stun melee build. Okay, a few more goodies. A note. Manifesto of the Choir Invisible, Part 3. A torn and faded parchment marked with lember runes scribed by a trembling hand. I cannot recall the last time I stepped out of these safe caverns and into the harsh surface that teems with danger. Still, my flock has grown with new members. Those who appear to step between this world and the next. Perhaps these gibbering unfortunates are the key that could unlock the ascent. Perhaps with their help I can plunge again into the calming void between waking moments. Perhaps finally, the screaming will stop. Right. This is, it was said earlier, driven mad by his own victims. Being a watcher and all that. Oh, this goes outside. Okay. Good, good, good. Where did I pop out at? Ah, where I thought we would. Okay. Bit of a different section. Fast access. Jump around? Maybe? Yeah, I don't think so. I think there's something else. Just a fun little area. Grab a plant. Okay, over here. Lovely. Got a treasure here. Oh, whoops, I missed some cave coral. There we are. I think on top of this. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Let's check this treasure chest. What we got inside? Various goodies for crafting. Okay. Let me do a quick save in case this ends poorly. Oh, I think I was actually meant to drop down here. Okay. Ah. Now I'm here. God, can I make that jump? I think maybe I have to jump onto that and then around. We'll see. Oh. Oh yeah, you make it easy. I want to see Marius or Giada try and make it. I don't think we will. Alright, let's meet with Iancu. Wow, Iancu is still alive. Okay. Hey.
We spoke before, yes? Marius? We spoke before.
Razvan is dead. Razvan will never hurt anyone again. We've come to say goodbye. Don't you remember us, Iancu? Razvan is dead.
He died like anyone else, Viate. He wasn't a god or a monster or anything else. Just a man wallowing in his own filth.
I feel it. In my jaw and in my heart. Drums beat slowly now. Head is light and full of sun.
It's over, Viate. You can rest now. I promise.
Right, Viate. And so can you. Remember that.
Hold up. If Dream Scourge is now spreading here pretty thoroughly, how did Razvan not get it? Are Watchers actually immune to Dream Scourge? Huh. I would assume being a Sopadal godlike, a shroom godlike, or whatever you would call Sopadal's sphere of influence, I would assume we're inherently immune to Dream Scourge, since if I had to guess, Dream Scourge originates from Sopadal. But at the very least, are Watchers immune to it too? Okay. I hope you can both find peace now. Marius, do you feel any better with Razvan dealt with? Where will you go now, Iancu? We should be going. Marius, do you feel any better with Razvan dealt with?
I don't know. I'll need time to figure all this out.
Always needed time. Took too long. He made us late every time.
Every time.
Right. I'm the one who made us miss the first day of training, huh? Not Mr. Which boot should I wear?
I was anxious to do the right thing, as I am now.
Will you be alright, Viate? What can I do to help?
Nothing more you have to do, Viate. Just keep living and try to laugh once in a while.
Right. I will miss you, Viate. I love you.
Oh my gosh.
You're so light. The circle is broken.
I'm surprised I didn't have the option to kill him.
I feel better. Lighter.
Yeah, I feel like we should have had the option to put him down. Man, look at that. Is there actually something up there? Sure as hell seems like it. How would I get up and over to it, though? Right? How would I manage that? Is there another way further up? Possibly. Possibly. Okay. Looks like maybe you can jump from over here. Maybe?
Fire!
Okay.
That'll show him.
Ooh! Gosh. I'm hitting on the big ones, but the little ones are ready and primed. It's like it's sucked over into them.
Nicely done. Faster, I say.
Good. Okay.
That's all of them.
Yeah, maybe I can go through here. Or through there. Alright, let's go back to camp. We got a lot of people who want to talk to us. Let's see. There we are. At the very least, we can debrief with Marius. Freezable grates. Right. Okay. Marius.
Envoy? I thought I'd feel different after dealing with Razvan. Somehow more at peace. There was this threat I didn't even know I was afraid of, and now it's gone. So why doesn't it all feel better now?
Arcane Scholar, your fractured soul still needs to heal. Razvan is gone. He cannot hurt you. Razvan is a pitiful shade of a person. He's not a threat to you. Maybe he never was. Razvan was the origin of your fears, but they built up beyond him over time. I need you to get past this now. Let's be very shitty and demanding. I need you to get past this now.
Right, I know. Maybe just give me a little time to mourn the people I lost and forgot.
Oh my god. Okay, anything else?
Envoy, thank you for finding that amulet. It's such a small thing, but it helps.
Glad to hear that. Does the amulet bring back any other memories? Were you close with your parents? It's not like we had to go out of our way to find it. Were you close with your parents? Probably doesn't remember.
I think so. I feel like we were all raised by the community. But my parents were always there for me. There was a sense of purpose, I think. They all left Solace for a reason. They trusted Razvan. People began to act strange. My parents weren't around as much. Everyone started paying all their attention to Razvan. We all know what happened next.
How does this help you? What happened to your people was truly tragic. They should have known better. It's not like we had to go out of our way to find it. They should have known better.
Maybe they should have. Maybe they just couldn't. I just wanted to thank you, Envoy.
Well said.
That's all. Anyway.
Alright, good talk.
Pleasant dreams.
After all this time, finally returning home. How you doing, Marius?
I'm holding on. Got pretty intense back there. It does feel good knowing Razvan isn't still out there. Weight off my mind.
Takes a lot of strength to go back to face something like that.
Thanks. Didn't feel like strength at the time.
You faced something horrible and didn't go catatonic. That's strength. No matter what it feels like, dear.
I'm not the only one here who has sad parent stories. Giada's folks turned into plants.
Everyone is haunted by something. It just hurts when
Marius, you can't say it like that.
Right.
Giada's folks
I'm
turned into
fine.
plants.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay, Yahtzee?
Well, seems there is more to our dwarven friend than we thought. Than even he thought. At least we made sure that nothing like that massacre will ever happen again.
At least there's some justice for the victims this way. You seem happy he's dead. What matters now is how Marius is doing. You seem happy he's dead.
Yes, well, he was definitely a sad little man, but he was still a murderer. I'm sure his victims, Marius's family and friends, weren't fully healthy when they were killed either. Either way, at least that part of Marius's life is done and dusted. The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we?
Agreed. But the death part is the most fun. Agreed.
Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss? How can I help, darling?
How are you dealing with everything?
Oh, just wonderful. My home was burned down on the order of a woman without a heart, or any other major organs. Then everything that happened in Shatterscarp and Ringrim's offer. I've been so lucky. My life right now is, well, it's wonderful. But there's always been something missing. And it gives me this kind of jittery feeling that makes my fur stand on end. Does that make sense?
Have you spoken with Quilici about this? Is it just the things with Quilici have gotten stale? Are you sure you're not panicking over nothing? You're overthinking things. You have a great life. Maybe you need a change. Man, we can actually have her break up with Quilici. It sounds like. Huh. Is it that things with Quilici have gotten stale?
I'm going to pretend you didn't ask that. It's just hard to ignore these thoughts with everything happening. Not that I didn't have options before, of course, but now they're louder.
I heard the arguments and fewer. You're used to loud. Ringrim does seem insistent. You're used to loud.
A fair point, my dear. I suppose I needed a moment to rant. Thank you, Envoy. I appreciate you lending an ear. I'll leave you to your vices for now.
Yeah, I don't think it's that she's bored or thinks life with Quilici is stale. It's that settling down is becoming stale for her.
They were rude to you at the keep, weren't they?
I left Solace. I didn't expect him to throw me a blessed day party.
Oh, I suppose I can't really judge. If Quilici had disappeared for several years and just returned home, well, he'd be lucky if I were just rude to him.
Right. I don't need to know the details. Poor guy.
However, I'm nothing if not a hypocrite. So if anyone is mean to you, Marius, just tell me.
Not sure I'd wish that on my worst enemy, but I'll let you know.
Alright, let's see. What all can I do on this battle trance? Oh. Seizing advantage. Your power attacks give you 30% attack speed for 10 seconds and restore a small amount of HP to you and your companions. Full combo attack gives you 5% damage reduction for 10 seconds. Wow, that feels like that pales in comparison to 30% attack speed for 10 seconds. Man, yeah, I feel like that needs to be buffed up from 5%. That is like nothing compared to the other option. That said, I don't know. I would be losing out on bonus stun, which is kind of vital. Right? Okay, let's close this thing. Anything else I can do here? Need more toadstools and the like. Which, I got 11 of them now. Okay. Yeah, I may as well upgrade. Great. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, whoops, let's listen to this.
I beg your pardon?
Huh? You sneezed. Yanatat.
Yanatat. Is it supposed to sound like a sneeze?
How should I know?
Thank you, dear. But I think I just got some perfume ingredients stuck in my nose.
Right. Just be careful. There's something going around the camp. I think Kai caught some kind of...
Yanatat.
Alright. Let us exit to previous location. And we'll keep the same party. Svef. I'm surprised there hasn't been more about, like, narcotics in this game. It's pretty much limited just to, what do you call it? To a few quests and parodies. Okay, which route should I go? Oh shit, I'm encumbered. I'll stash these to sell later. Ooh, and this I should actually break down. Okay. Oh, how does this look? Oh yeah, I don't care for that. Gotta stash it. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I have to hit this with fire. Oh, fuck.
Get me.
They're coming. Not bad, Envoy.
Pick into this.
Who's next? Anyone?
A lot of good crafting stuff. Cave coral again. And this is where I could have busted through.
Better be worth it.
Wait, does this work on lava? Frost? Oh my god! I had no idea. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I just assumed it wouldn't work. Okay. Anything over here? Not really. Okay. Good. Well, that definitely changes how we look at the environment now. You can actually cross lava. Where am I at? Ah, okay.
Go.
Gather round. Never had a chance.
Put it out.
Take care of this priest. Good.
It burns.
Here we are. Throw one of those of that shit.
Well,
Good.
that was fun.
Okay. Anything else around here? I don't think so. We'll check through this. We had to throw that bomb. Bunch of dead people. Or explosives. Dead Animancer. Diary of an Animancer. Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Aedyran that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there is an infestation of Zorops in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies. So myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Day 4. I heard Nicola's cries last night. I believe that means that I am the only one remaining. Hopefully Petra can make use of their equipment, assuming the Zorops didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Aedyran have been most exciting. I shall have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried. Okay. Can burn through this. In we go. Oh. So mine now... Oh no, I'm a lot deeper in than I thought.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Okay. Another part to the totem. Let's head back over this way. Okay. Anything over here of interest? Don't think so. Jump this. Hargren Cache. Oh, it is barred. Okay. Guess we have to go in from the top, huh? There's a whole lot of shit over here. Okay, let's go back this way. Up here, and this should be the ticket. Yeah, there's some chiming from up there. Let me get that before I forget about it. There we are. Take all that. And then let's head on up here. I'll quick save in case I die. Burn through this. Okay. Sure. Maxims of the Pargrunen 5. In older lands it was said, keep the faith of all gods, that you shall have a prayer for the day and the hour of your need. Pargrunen remember a time before these gods. May come therefore a time after. Now it is written in blood, keep the faith of Abaddon who builds, Woodica who rules, and Magran who burns. Close your mind to all other faiths save your faith, and Nandru. The taste of the blood is, the lure of new faith may be indistinguishable from madness, and madness brings the chaos without to the living within. Pargrunen cannot survive these lands divided. I'll take all that. Big old treasure here. Oh, Sentinel Mail and Aedyran. What does that do? Medium armor. Minus 30% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. 10% chance to avoid ranged. How's it look? Yeah, it looks alright. Too much metal, though. I prefer the, like, gambeson underneath. Alright, what's the text on it? The flavor text? In nations like Aedyr, where dangerous wizards are common due to the presence of renowned places of learning, such as Bragan Hill Academy, it is not uncommon for those of means, such as nobles and successful merchants, to outfit their guards with the best that money can buy. This gilded mail has been heavily enchanted to ward its wearer from the elements commonly employed by rogue arcanists, seeking to use their power for nefarious means. Additionally, its weakest areas have been reinforced to protect from errant arrows, bolts or bullets that could end such... Is this a typo? End such a sentinel's life before a fight ever begins. Yeah, I think so. No, since we're in Galawain's Tusks, I feel like our typo ratio has increased. Okay, over here. Good. Pop this thing open. I'll take all that. And we can open this. Oh, Maxims of the Pargrunan 1. In older lands it was said, Pargrunan shall seek and strive, go out and wander. Now it is written in blood, dwarf shall dwell, and listen, keep solace as your anchor. The taste of the blood is to challenge the living lands, in haste is to die. Okay. Pop this open. We should run back around, though. There's more up there. And hopefully this leads to that other totem fragment we had seen. Okay. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Oops. Let's see, can I get up here?
Fire!
It burns!
Nah, I don't think so. From here? Nope. Let me eat some essence food. There we go. Here we are. This is what we want.
Burning!
Their pathing around the lava is really, concerning. Hunter's arrows of surviving.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can fiddle with them there.
Alright. So now, yeah, that's the lost village down there. Okay. Cool. Well. Can I get through there safely? I think so. Oh god! Oh, it insta-killed me. Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. Okay. I don't think we were intended to go through there. There's like a insta-kill something or other, or like the shape of the lava fall wasn't quite super accurate. I don't know. I thought it would just hurt me a little bit like my followers. Okay, so then let's go right here. Primordial Depths North Beacon. We'll look around from this area. Up Topo, mountain dwarves. Renowned travelers and settlers branching out as far as the living lands. Right. I think that was, what's her name in Pillars 1, the dwarf ranger companion. Right? Or am I misremembering? Okay. So, up and over here. That's where we had been. Is there something else I can reach if I go left? No. Okay. Just being thorough. Looks like I can jump around the edge here. Oh. Okay, yeah, I can. I don't know. I mean, I could definitely cross this. There we go. Is there any reason to be doing this, though? Oh shit, there may actually be. Yeah, look, there's something out there. Okay. And over here too, perhaps? I don't know about over here. Whew. Okay. Where the fuck am I at? Okay. Maybe I'm about to... Okay. Okay, this might be ill-conceived. Alright. Okay, okay. Not meant to be there. Gotcha. But there is something over that way. On that rock. Oh, fuck! I was hoping I could shoot it midair, but the animation didn't go through, and then I could, like, fist pound onto it. Okay. Companion commands. Right. Yeah, what have I even needed for Marius to fuck with? Right, it showed an icon there as if it was like, this is stuff that Marius will help you with. Oh, man. Was it instant death because I fell too far, or was it instant death because I hit lava? Because mind you, it doesn't completely break my fall no matter what, my ground pound. It's, it negates all non-lethal fall damage. So it had to have been a fall that I would survive anyway. Okay, well this'll work. I could make that anyway. There we go. Nothing too amazing. Anything else I can climb around here on? Damn, I'm going slow as shit. Ooh! Toasty. Okay. This is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Not a fan of the lava, like, whooshing up and downward. You know? Like a tide going in and out. Okay, well, I don't really see anything else of value. I think maybe we should just quickly fast travel back so we don't spend forever looking around this. A lot easier to do that than cross over manually by shooting little ice paths. Okay. Oh, hey. Zarps. Let's fuck them up.
Good work.
Okay, good.
I was worried for a second.
Anything else good around here? I think we're fine. I think. Let's check down here. Got a little bit of loot. Shroomage. My Mrs. Zarup remain. There we go. Over here. Where am I going? Okay. Where's Zorup's over here? They didn't see me. Okay, they've definitely seen me now. If there is a healer up top, we need to go get them.
Never had it. Careful.
They came to me. Good.
Everybody all right?
Okay, anything else here? Ooh, dragon hide. Sure. More goodies up here. Okay. Grab some of those. Lovely. Okay, is there any reason to cross over here? Let's see if we can't scope it out ahead of time before we commit to it. No, I think we can cross over there, maybe? I don't know. The issue is I don't see a way up. Right, we could maybe get over there, but we don't have a way to get up on top of the ledge because we'll be so much further down. Running across the lava.
I don't want to go back. I can't.
Oh. You're a deserter? Let me just take all this. Thank you. Oh shit. Full up on crap. Okay. What's up?
Solace Keep doesn't need me, but the people here, they do.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how we would get back up. We might be able to cross from a different angle. Maybe over here? Could jump across, perhaps. That's quite the reach. Good. Let's do a quick save. Some big freaky beetles going on over there. Cool.
Watch your back.
Okay, guys are up here. All right, not too bad. It looks like we can go down. Got a few goodies here. I'll actually have to use a pick. And we have had to use so many picks in this zone. Especially compared to Shatterscarp, where I felt like we didn't hardly use any. Is that loot right there? It might be. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't see. Oh, fuck. I got incapacitated. Yeah, there's something there. Oh, shit. Okay. Health potion. Okay. Where am I at? God, I don't fucking know. That's not to make a lot of those, I think. Seems to fuck up the like, spawning of them. Oh, shit.
It burns!
Can't believe I'm still alive. Something to do with this lava. It's not like insta-kill lava. Okay, let's fast travel back to this. Easier to fast travel out of that. Okay.
Burning!
Yeah, I feel like spawning in the ice and all of that with an icy attack is very fun, but when you have to rely on it that way, because the water is not water anymore, it's like lava or poison water, it's a lot more precarious. Because sometimes it's like, I don't know if I can fully rely on the footing. to stay. Like, sometimes it overrides itself, other times I'm not sure. Okay, let's head on up over here. Can I get on top of this? Little Zarup tent thing. Okay. How do I get over to this cave coral? Oh, there it is. Great. Okay, so have I checked this northern warden tower? I think... Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think we've been to this one. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I think this is as good a place as any to call it for now. When next we return, we'll probably wipe out a good chunk, if not all of this. I guess it depends on how much is there, right? But good lord, we're very near the end of the game, I would guess, unless there's like a secret fourth area, which this sure looks like it could be a secret fourth area or something, right? There's all manner of areas on the map that look like they could be an area to go to, but ultimately are not, right? Like right here, this sort of delta area, snow zone, this sort of tropical rainforest, the entirety of the Sea of Acid or whatever this is here. Yeah, what even is that? Oh, it looks like a plains area. Here's some like mesas. There's a big head. Yeah, there's a shocking amount of stuff. And even then, this map of the Living Lands isn't extensive because there's a whole bunch to the like north and east that I guess is completely uncharted. But kind of wild in and of itself because there are like seemingly trails, which I guess the Akita used. Anyway, when next we return, more from Galawain's Tusks, which, I don't know, maybe wild that it's named after a god. Is this the only zone that is named after one of the Pantheon? Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. Likely on account of the Pargrunen, though, right? Okay. Well, until next time, please take care of each other.